Hello and welcome to Box Free with Stephanie. Today I want to show you how to make some basic foods with simple ingredients from scratch, and I hope you discover cooking box free is fast and delicious. So let's cook together. Today we're going to make Greek pasta salad because it's really a nice thing to take to potlucks in the summer, and it's basically a Greek salad without lettuce, and instead it has pasta. Which, I don't know, that smells good. Not that it's like anything, mind-blowing, but I do like to take this to potlucks instead of lettuce Greek salad because it just seems to hold up better. And I suppose you could say it may, not that it serves more, but just seems to transport better for long time use or stability. So I'm making my dressing first because I'm going to put everything in this bowl, and normally I would put it in a jar and then like shake it all and add at the end, but I'm going to just put it right in here today because there's no reason I really can't. Have a little seed in there. So I'm trying to get a 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice, which is pretty close, but I never follow the recipe. Gosh, I'm just awful. I'm gonna just go ahead and use my other lemon, or at least that much of it. I mean, I don't want to like overdo it. Well, yeah, I don't think I can overdo the lemon on this stuff. Oh, I'm squirting it all over the place. So there I go. First ingredient. I'm already like not following the rules. Oh my goodness, it's just the way it goes. But I know what I like, and I like lemony stuff. So now I have. See, now this isn't so bad. I probably have actual 1/4 cup in there. And this was just lemon juice, right? So I'm just gonna throw that in there. Okay, so that's not too bad. All right, and then I'm supposed to do twice as much olive oil, which I barely have enough. I think this might be all I have. So we are just going to make it work. I'm gonna kind of dump it all in there. So when you're doing like lemon, like a vinaigrette like this with whatever acidic thing, whether it's lemon juice or vinegar, I don't always measure those either, because what you're looking for is just a little more olive oil and less than half, just a little bit less than half of your acidic ingredient. So now my thing is measuring at just about 4 ounces, and it's definitely, I don't know if you can see the line, but it looks like I have more olive oil than I do lemon juice. So I'm calling that perfect. And then I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of salt. I don't know, I'm probably gonna do more like half because the feta is really salty. These are really salty. And then I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon of oregano, which again, I never measure. So, I mean, you could overdo it, of course, but I'm not too worried about it. Pepper, I should grab some pepper for good measure. Okay, I'm certainly not going to measure that, but that's probably like a 1/4 teaspoon, and it says half a teaspoon, but that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to whisk this since I don't have a jar to shake it. And I'm hoping if I get some serious power in there, I'll get some actual emulsification. Emulsify. Is that the word? Oh yeah, look at how nice and creamy this is. Ooh wee! This is looking dandy. Wow, as if I measured perfectly, you guys. So I love cooking from scratch. Can you see this? Like how beautiful it looks like lemon drop soup almost without the egg in it. Okay, anyway, I don't know how my mind thinks this looks like something so different, but I'm gonna just taste it really quick to make sure it's not too crazy, because then I'm just gonna add my veggies right into this. So that's how I do that. It's really nice and not like a crazy amount of salt. So I might have to actually add more salt to it once I get all my stuff added in. So now I'm just in chopping mode. You can do a red pepper, yellow pepper, green pepper, orange pepper. whatever you feel like you want your colors to be the best, and whatever you have in the house. And I'm chopping mine quite small because I tend to do that. Actually, I don't want to have this in here anymore. I tend to chop things pretty small if I have small pasta, which I do today. I'm having this ditalini or something, ditalini, I think that's what it is. These itty bitty pieces, and so I kind of like, if you guys watch my shows, you know that I like my stuff to be similar sized or matchy. Maybe I'm a very symmetrical person, but I want that symmetry, I guess, so that everything is kind of the same. And I'm not bringing this to a potluck today, but if I were, I actually would want the small pieces also, because then it's easier to eat, and when a bunch of people are reaching into it and scooping things out, they're more likely, in my opinion, to kind of get everything. If you had really big chunks, I don't know, maybe you just wouldn't get everything, but you probably would. Okay, so I've added my peppers and my onions, and I'm gonna do some tomatoes, which these, I don't think I want that knife for one thing. I need my nice serrated knife because that cuts through the skins much better than a straight blade. So the serrated blade works really nicely for all these skins, so you're not slipping and slicing your fingers. And you know, I'm just not going to measure very much today because I don't want to make a whole lot, and so I'm not really going to follow the recipe as far as amounts, because I want this bowl, when it looks right, I'm going to call it done. So, you know, like, I'm not going to add I'm not going to even add all this pasta, so I'm just not adding, whoopsie, I don't want to cut on my wood cutting board. I'm just going to add what I think looks appropriate for the amount that I want. So it's like proportion. Am I saying that right? Whenever I feel like I've got a good proportion of ingredients, that's when I'll quit. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need a little garbage bag over here. All right, so then my onion, and you know, I like to do red onion in this, really just for the color. Oh, and I was gonna do these a little bit bigger, but I forgot. I'm so used to chopping everything like really little. The only time I really remember to do like the long pieces is when I'm making pasta primavera, and then I know I want the very nice long pieces. And I just dropped an onion, and my dog is over here. I need her over there getting the onion. Okay, so now I've got the olives and the cheese, and that's kind of about it with my pasta. So I am going to stir this now to see what I feel like I need more of. And I want my little onion pieces to break up. But so now I'm really glad I chose the orange pepper, because this red and green is definitely like overpowering the color scheme. And so I'm going to add more red or orange pepper, because I actually want more of that color in my salad. Because I think salads are just beautiful when they have so much color to them. And that's part of the reason salads can be so fun to make, because they just look gorgeous. I don't know, maybe they don't always taste gorgeous, but man, they look so pretty. Whoops, now I cut that on there. That's okay. I don't cut onion on my wooden cutting board because I'm trying to keep it basically, you know, clean or safe for bread products and things that I don't want to be oniony. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. I could probably add more onion, but I'm not going to right now. I'm just going to wait and see how it all works out. Okay, and then I bought a chunk of feta instead of the crumbled. You can buy it in the store crumbled already. But sometimes I just like to get this monster chunk and fight with it. You know, it's nice to have a little battle in the kitchen. Come on out of there, buddy. See, now, wasn't that fun compared to getting crumbled? Okay, so this is where the fun part comes in. Then I get to kind of control how crumbled it is. And I don't know why I do this sometimes. I just like to have the crumbled I don't know. Maybe it makes me feel like it's homemade if I'm crumbling it. Maybe there's something to that. You know, like Parmesan cheese and the shredded cheese has a stabilizer on top of all that shredded cheese because otherwise it would all just stick together. So I'm guessing the same thing is for crumbled feta cheese. So anyway, that's why you really don't want to use pre-grated cheese if you're doing any kind of true melting of the cheese, like mac and cheese. You wouldn't want to use it for that because it's got this anti-caking product on it, and then it won't melt and be as nice in your mac and cheese sauce. Okay, this is like way messier than I expected. I wasn't thinking I was going to get all my fingers dirty, but I should have known. Plus, that's just how I cook anyway, really. Okay, so kalamatas, how does it say? Third of a cup. I'm not going to measure. I mean, I can guesstimate how much I'm putting in here, but I'm just trying not to get very much liquid because I don't want it to water down my dressing. Okay, so that looks like a hefty quarter cup, which is fine because I love kalamatas. So now, oh my gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous, and I haven't even added the pasta yet. Wow, so you could like literally just make this. Yeah, this is like your Greek salad without the lettuce, and it's just kind of all the really good stuff, you know? But I'm gonna add my pasta because, I don't know, because that's what the recipe says to do. No, that's because what I'm making is pasta Greek salad. Greek pasta salad, and I'm just gonna dig in with my hands. Sorry, but they're just clean. I haven't been doing anything. Okay, so I'm only doing half, which is basically, this is a 3 cup. And the recipe actually says 2 cups of pasta, but I'm gonna just go a little bit light because I don't want this to be very like pasta heavy because the colors are so beautiful that I want all the colors to kind of show through and all the veggies to show through without too much pasta. I think we're done, you guys. I don't know, it's looking absolutely lovely. Wow. I'm going to add just a tad more very thin slice of onion. So the other nice thing that I like about this recipe is the only thing you really have to worry about with like summer weather is the feta cheese. You know, there isn't anything else in it that can really be bad in the heat, you know. But if you had lettuce in there, that would maybe wilt or whatever. So that's another reason why I kind of like this pasta Greek pasta salad for potlucks in the summer because it's pretty durable. And you could always just bring your cheese in the cooler or, you know, whatever. Not that you want this to sit at room temperature, but I'm just saying it's definitely easier to deal with than some products in the summertime. Okay, enough yakking. Let's do some taste testing. Yummy, yummy. I want to try to get everything, but my spoon's not big enough. Okay. Yum. I'm so glad I did all that lemon. Like I feel like I could even do more. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt because it's, oh my gosh, it's so good. But it's not quite like tang, like pop of salt. And look at it, it's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how much I put of everything in, but you know, 2 mini cucumbers, 1 small pepper, half a pint basically of the cherry tomatoes, 1.5 cups of pasta. The thing about cooking from scratch, you just make it the way you want, and I love the way this looks proportionately. So if you want it to look differently, just change it. But we're done. Wow, that was really fast. And obviously I made this ahead of time, so you have to boil your pasta and let it cool. That's it. There's your Greek pasta salad. So thank you very much for watching Box Free with Stephanie. I hope you liked the show. I hope you whip up some Greek pasta salad and everybody thinks it's awesome. I appreciate your time watching the show. I'll see you next time. Bye.